How many minutes will it be in total? 2 or 3 minutes.
We're at cpac with the American Conservative Defense Alliance. How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
You having fun at the cpac conference?
Well, fun is, it's interesting, very interesting group.
Can you tell us about your organization?
Yeah, our magazine was started with Pat Buchanan and some others against the war. We started just before the attack on Iraq. And we felt there was no voice in the conservatives or among the Republicans. Everyone wanted war and all that, and we thought it would be a disaster, and of course we were right. And we've continued with many topics that are not commonly addressed. We have a current issue about talk radio that has done damage in saving the base, if you will, of the Republican Party. We lost everybody else. And talk radio is too focused just on the base, most of it. And
now, I noticed on some of your magazines here that you published the American Conservative.
Yes.
Of all the organizations here at cpac, your organization is pretty much very similar to like maybe one of the liberal anti-war organizations. You have mission accomplished for President Bush. Some of the things that you're discussing is start a war,
shred the Constitution, crash the economy, expand entitlements, ruin America's reputation, create a Democratic majority, recruit for Al-Qaeda. It looks to me this is all the things that happen.
And the reception here, because a lot of conservatives here like George Bush.
We were not so welcome 2 years ago. We were here, but now we're pretty well received. I don't think anyone supports Bush anymore.
Now, say in regards to President Obama, if you had 5 minutes to have a cup of coffee with him and chat about, say, his new policy regarding moving troops from Iraq into Afghanistan. Afghanistan's got a history of being a graveyard for empires. What would you suggest to President Obama?
Yeah, it may be for us that that's a political settlement. The analogy I use is it's not killing the bad guys. We always have this body count thing. Every Muslim fanatic guy we kill, 10 more spring up in his place. It's like the old story of Hercules, remember? And the solution is political. America has to have clean hands. We can't be around killing people in our way, all the bombing and everything. And it's political. You've got to get out, make a deal the best we can, and get out. You don't stay.
And the future, the next 4 years, how do you see the future? Bright, dim, bleak,
well, the economy
positive?
is very serious. You've got to provide liquidity. Liquidity for the banks. You have to. But the war seems to continue. Obama's under pressures, as was Bush. We call it the War Party. Our website is American Conservative Magazine, ammag.com, AmericanMagazine.com. And I run personally another website, thewarparty.com. It's interesting there's so much pressure for war. We're doing things now in the military-industrial complex. With the earmarks now, there's so much money in the war budget and making money that America's sort of driven by that to a degree. The economic crash may have other consequences.
Now, has the American Conservative Alliance, have they made any outreach or tried to work together with some of the liberal anti-war peace groups? Because it seems you have a lot of common ground there.
On Iran. We worked with a leftist group on Iran to prevent the U.S. starting another war there, which succeeded to a degree under Bush. And we've done, I don't think, we don't think left and right is the way it used to be. The right, one of the things Bush shred the Constitution. We were very big about the Patriot Act and things like that. That all came from the right. And then the war and the consequences of war. The left is not the old left of nationalizing everything in spite of the word being used. It's not the old left of the confiscatory taxes and the government taking everything. Since Reagan moved the left more to the center, so it is not as... So left and right are not what they used to be.
Now, 2012, I know it's a long ways off, but a lot of people here at the conference are getting the word out about their candidates. Do you have any favorites, or still too early to tell?
Well, I heard Newt Gingrich speak yesterday, and he did say Obama, Bush. He put them together. But Gingrich is on foreign policy. He's in totally with the neocons to go off and start wars. So we have a problem there. But in the rest of it, he says things pretty straight.
Okay then. Thank you, American Conservative Defense Alliance at cpac.